Well, here we are, Impulse, once again, biting off more than we can chew in the nether.
Of course, man. You and I, you know how we do. We got to tackle the huge project on the server in the nether, of course.
Always doing things more than we can handle. But yeah, things are happening here. You want to explain?
Well, yeah, as people can probably see, we are working on a wither farm, a wither skeleton farm, and we've been working on it a little bit in live streams, got it semi-working, but nowhere close to where this thing's going to be when we're done with it.
Right.
So we have some platforms, right? We're using the whole nether brick spawning technology and fortress bounding boxes.
This is kind of the stuff I showed off in my last tutorial for the simple wither skeleton farm. You can actually, wither skeletons will spawn on any nether brick inside the entire fortress bounding box. So we're taking advantage of that. We're making this massive, like, plus-shaped design here that's going to have, what did we say? It's got 4 towers and, like, 8 platforms on each one?
Yeah, they're all 20 by 30. It's like 19,000 spawning spaces in total.
Yeah, 1,000 spawn platforms here. So this thing is going to be huge. But we still have a ton of work to do, and we have a lot to explain. There's a separator over here. We're going to have flying machines that are going to be with slime blocks that are going to be pushing the mobs off. A crusher system here. So we're going to go over all that eventually. But I think first we just want to really bang out some more spawn platforms and get this thing as close to fully operational as we can.
Definitely, man. We got to roll up our sleeves and place about 19,000 blocks.
By the 17 billion gas that are shooting us every 10 seconds here.
Yeah, it is a bit nerve-wracking out here. Luckily, I have my noob juice on me. I'm ready to rock.
Yep. All right. Oh, hey, look out, dude. It's your nemesis.
Oh, yeah. This guy. I'm not so worried about these small ones, but
it's the big ones. It's the big ones. Yeah, they're a little bit scary. All right, let's see how many of these guys we can stack up here by the end of the episode. What do you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'd love to see this thing just filled with these guys and one go, get about 3 skulls or so. That sounds good to me.
Excellent. All right, let's get busy and start placing some blocks.
All right, man, let's do it. Whoa, look at this thing, man. This thing is enormous. Can you believe we did this already?
Unfreaking believable, this thing.
Oh my gosh.
I think that goes down as the largest jump cut in the history of YouTube right there.
Probably. I know. What did this take us? A couple live streams and a couple nights working together to get all this done?
This is like 2-3 live streams and 2 nights of work here, but...
And we're not even done. We're not even done yet.
No. Well, honestly, what we did though is it's all the grunt work. We got all the grunt work out of the way. So
skip past all the boring stuff. They didn't need to see that.
Yes. Yeah. But this thing, we're both incredibly excited. Like this thing is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to produce.
Look at this. We've done 3 of the slime block flying machine pusher things that we're going to show you guys in a minute. We've done 3 already just to make sure that it was going to work, and we got it down. And we're already getting contestants in here.
They're just showing up, waiting to be knocked down. Yeah.
Oh, I think I just got a skull.
Let's
take a look.
I think I might have too.
10.
This skulls are crazy.
Oh my gosh, we've already got 10 skulls in here just from hitting these guys every once in a while. This thing is going to be majorly producing wither skulls.
It's crazy. And the thing I love too is it's not just a skull farm. It's going to be a crazy gold farm. It's going to be, if we want, it can be a crazy blaze farm.
Yep.
It's a magma cream farm. This thing is just unbelievable.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So what we got is like platforms everywhere. We'll get into all the details later, but we'll go with all the science and how many platforms there are. But I think we want to dive right into doing the flying machines, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice to get. Like I said, we got 3 built. We have 29 more to go. So
Right.
let's
You
go.
can see one going right by there. Yep.
Yeah, you can kind of see them flying back and forth. I think we should go up there and kind of show them what's going on with those flying machines. That'd probably be a good idea.
Excellent, yeah.
All right, let's go up there.
All right, so let's talk about flying machines here because they're kind of the heart and soul of this entire farm and what makes this whole thing tick. So the idea here is we're gonna have every floor is gonna have one flying machine, one block tall flying machine with long slime block arms on it, and it's gonna be going back and forth between the edge over here and the backside over there. And as it's coming forward from the back to the front, it's going to be pushing all the mobs into this pit of sadness, we like to call it here.
Yeah.
What happens to things that fall down there, by the way?
They get crushed, unless they're Wither Skelly.
Yeah. And then they just get slashed a few minutes later, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
The pit of sadness. And then back there, so we're going to have these two, what we got started here are going to be what we call the catchers. It's what catches the flying machine and kind of bounces it back the other way.
Yep.
And the one over here, we're going to have some stuff with leaf blocks we're going to show you in a little bit, but we'll get to that later. So we're going to do this in parts here. You want to show off the how the catchers work?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we want to do is basically just update an observer block that's attached to the flying machine. So we're going to do that by basically just having it come into an observer block itself, and that will update it. So let me grab an observer block here. And it's facing this way. So basically, as the piston arrives, it's going to give this guy an update, which sends a signal through the obsidian. And then this repeater is on 4 ticks. So just 4 ticks later, it's going to update the other observer block on the flying machine to kind of send it back the other way, which is really cool. So that's all there really is to it. But if we want to get a little more fancy, we can actually add an on-off switch. So we just put a torch under there, which will permanently power that repeater, so an update can't even happen. And then if we want it on, we just put a lever there and flip it on. So basically just power this block. And now this guy's on.
This is when we want to turn... Yeah, when we want to turn this whole farm on and off, right, we're just going to have to find a way to like power all these blocks on the bottom there. Okay.
Exactly. So got another one down here. I'll just hook up real quick. And we'll do a lever on that in case we want to shut this guy off. I think we probably will, right, shut off the back side of the farm. We're still kind of talking about it, but haven't really decided yet.
Backside is like we got to run more redstone and stuff, but it'll be cleaner because you won't see it from the front. So we're kind of leaning toward that.
Yeah, I think so. So that's ready to catch it and stop. What happened?
I got you.
Thanks for the delay. I always forget to set the repeaters.
Okay, so those are the catches. They're just flipped, right? They're
exactly.
But you do have to you do have to make sure they line up kind of correctly.
Yeah. Well, since you're going to build the flying machine, you make sure they line up.
Well, even these themselves need to be lined up, and then the flying machine needs to line up with it, right? So, for instance, I'm going to build a flying machine there. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up. So it's basically a series of pistons. Double check what I'm doing here. Make sure it's not incorrect.
I'll back you up if you make a mistake like you did.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Yeah. And then add one more observer pointing into the slime block. So it's the observer that points, that powers the piston through the slime block there. And once I add this last one over here, it should actually turn on, right?
That looks right.
So we ready to turn this guy on?
Yeah, as soon as you put an observer in, they'll take off. So.
Missed.
Did you smack the slime block instead of
I got
an
observer there, right? There we go.
There we go.
Okay, so there it goes. Now, obviously, we're not going to have our end caps here. We brought them in to show you exactly how this thing works.
For demonstration purposes.
Right. Hopefully this will work here.
Yep.
Oh, it's powered.
It stopped.
Right?
So we're demonstrating the stoppage power of these guys.
All right. So by depowering it, the machine is on, which is kind of a weird way to think of it.
The back of the piston gives it that update. This gives that observer the update, sends it on its way, which is really cool. So this was a design by Nembon. We saw on his he did this on a sugarcane farm.
Brilliant.
Yeah. HermitCraft server is sponsored by Nembon MC. Yeah. So yeah, this was a really cool design, and we liked it because it was just one high, and that's important because here, let's shut this guy off real quick so we can demonstrate.
Okay.
It's pretty important because when this thing goes out the backside, we don't want it pushing the mobs this way because there's nothing for them that way. So we have to put up a little safety rail, if you will, over here.
A leaf barrier.
And so this machine can actually make it through this guy, which is nice. So we can, I guess, demonstrate that because leaves are immovable. You could use
one high is critical. Yeah, most flying machines are too high and they wouldn't work because then the slime blocks would be sticking to the roof if they're up there or the floor, or just causing all kinds of problems. But yeah,
I'll demonstrate this.
Cool.
I don't mind
Go
demonstrating
ahead.
this. If let's throw on just a few more slime blocks here, just to prove our point, and then I'll flip this switch and try to get in front of it.
Sure.
All right,
So,
so I'm a mob.
As the mobs are being pushed toward the back, they're gonna glitch through the block like that and take 1 tick of damage, and then just the machine reverses itself and pushes it back the other way, which is really cool.
And at this point, this is where the ledge would be, here,
Right.
so, and they would fall down just like over here. They would fall down into the crushing system. So that's pretty much how it works. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm excited about this.
I love it. I love it.
You can turn that one off now, I guess.
Okay. Got it.
Don't you get hit by the slime blocks and knock you right off the ledge.
So yeah, these slime blocks, would extend all the way out to the end out here. And as long as you don't do a slime block on the end here, you can do whatever you want. I mean, if you want, we could do dirt, glass. We're probably going to just do glass, I think, though.
Yeah, glass sounds good. And that way it's
we're gonna probably
covering the
save
whole
that
area.
to the end. Because once we put the arms fully on, then it's actually kind of a pain to be in here. You kind of have to end up over the elevator.
You got to watch your step once the arms are in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll be going off the ledge.
All right, so the next step, I think, is to we got to do this 32 times, right? We have 32 spawn platforms. We have, what, 4 of them done, I think?
Well,
4.
4, because we didn't actually do this one. This was a demo only, so yeah, 4.
Right, so we still have 28 more of these to go, so let's get busy.
Yeah, let's get to work, man.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Massive more progress. We're basically done now, right? It's working 100%.
It's functional, yeah. It's now functional. All 4 sides are in and fully functional.
Completely done. So we kind of have to apologize. This farm has been made over, what, almost 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
So we decided to make a video, but there's been a lot of jump cuts. A lot of progress made in the live stream. So it's like, I know it's like 2 cuts and we're done, but there it is. It's done. It's amazing.
I think this was about 4 live streams of work plus 2 nights of us
hours.
staying up.
But yeah, you can see all the obsidian towers there. I think you got those in yesterday, right? Those are all the flying machine catchers we just showed you.
Yep, and they're all just set to automatically return the flying machine. So there's no on-off switches on the inside. There's actually an on-off switch wired to all the back ones, so we can turn this thing off. As in right now, it's off. You don't see any mobs falling or
which is
see
really
any of them
cool.
flying.
Yeah. Minimal.
Yeah.
We really wanted to go with like minimal stuff in here because this view going up is obviously just super cool. Look, seeing all 4 sides. Now, obviously, this pillar here, this ladder up, will eventually be removed. We have plans about that. We'll talk about that later. This beacon's going to be taken out, so it's going to be a super nice, clean view up to the sky there. And then, of course, we have the glass roof up there, which is really cool too. So we're perfectly safe in here. No mobs can see us.
Yep, exactly. So you can come in here. You can actually like leave yourself. You can walk away from your keyboard even if you want, and then you come back a couple minutes later, and this place is just filled with wither skeletons.
Right. So are we ready to try this thing out here?
Yeah, I think we should.
The full power of this devastating machine.
We've made them wait long enough. I say let's do the grand reveal here. So I've hidden a little switch over here. It's kind of temporary. I can flip that lever, and at this point, our frames are going to drop just a bit because there's what 32 flying machines. Yep, I hit it.
This is totally lag machine, and we know. So we're only going to run this when we're
here. You can feel it.
You can feel it.
Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes. All
man.
4 of them. Let's see what we got. What do we get?
Yep.
Oh, man. Look at them all. Look at this.
Quite a few.
Holy crap.
It's a little loud in here.
I got my mobs turned down, but look, I think we just got...
I'm going to have to turn mine down because it's
10 skeletons, maybe more. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so look at this thing.
Cool.
So all the blaze are getting killed. If we wanted to, we could get a blaze rod or 2. Even
I think it's going to be quite a good blaze farm, actually. Yeah.
Yep. So the idea is, like I said, you can just kind of leave yourself in here if you want, and then come back a few minutes later, or you can just kind of make your way around and hit these
second wave. This is awesome.
Pigmen dying. It's a nice gold farm as well.
Yeah. I think if you
that was a skull.
You got one already?
Oh yeah, one just came in.
We're gonna have
have
hundreds. We're gonna be taking baths in these skulls. This is
crazy.
Yeah. I think if you AFK'd here for even just 10 minutes, you'd easily have 100 wither skeletons here.
Yeah, this would be completely full. It'd probably fill up mob cap with just wither skeletons.
Unbelievable. So yeah, you dip down inside here, just give them a little choppy. We're gonna put some red carpets on top of the hoppers here, just for looks, I think.
Yeah, that'll look
so
good.
Things don't fall like in the hoppers there, but. Love this. This is crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy.
I love the sound of the pigmen getting crushed left and right.
Yep. All the magma cream we're gonna have. This is so good. There's so many. This is like a great XP farm. It's a gold farm. It's a magma cream farm. It's a skeleton farm. It's like It's a blaze rod farm. It's everything. It's everything.
Oh man, that right there made this whole thing worth the work. We called it the pucker farm because
oh god,
the entire time we built this, we were like above lava, getting shot at by blaze, and holding shift nonstop so we wouldn't fall from above.
I just wanted to cry. Yeah, this was the hardest thing we've ever built.
Yes, yes.
Just constantly terrified. Blaze hitting us, knocking us off into the lava. I think we went through what, maybe 20 fire resist potions.
Yeah, at least we just have a few left over. I think
we were only using them as we got dunked in the lava. So that's how many times we would have died without those potions.
Like 4 left.
Just unbelievable.
Oh yeah, no kidding. I did actually die once. We won't talk about that. But
no, I did too.
That's right. Oh, hey, but so
I'm thinking it's time to really see what this thing can do. What do you say?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Should we have like a little friendly challenge, little contest?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'll take 2 sides, you take 2 sides, and we'll just see how many skulls we can get.
Show me how these hoppers are working. Okay, we have a chest for each corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we need to add one more chest over here because they all kind of have double. Oh, maybe what we'll do is clean these out. Oh, dude, there's 17 skulls in this one. 17 skulls just sitting in this one.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so you'll just take like north and west, and I'll take south and east, and we'll go?
That sounds good to me. Yeah, a little. How long should we go for? About,
I don't know, 10 minutes.
10 minutes? All right.
10
yeah,
minutes.
We'll do a little
10-minute.
20.
We'll see. We'll time lapse it.
Yeah, we'll time lapse it, and we'll see who gets the most skulls. So maybe we should do like a. You ever do a poll in your YouTube videos? Put a poll on this thing. We could do a poll, and
I
we could have
that.
the
Yeah,
viewers.
that's a good idea. I've been meaning to do that.
Yeah, let's put a poll on the video.
Will we get? How many will we get?
Do you want to do that, or you just want to do who's gonna win?
I've never done the poll system. Is it multiple choice?
You can put multiple choice.
Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll do so on our screens right now in the upper right-hand corner will be a poll. Click that and choose the option. We'll have ranges of skulls. It'll probably be like 1 to 10 or 1 to something like that. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
And then that's you guys, total between the 2 of us, right?
Yes, total between the 2 of us. See how many we can get. And I guess we'll say, you want to go 20 minutes?
I think we can afford to go 20 minutes. Yeah, that'll be much more impressive.
Minutes, okay?
Yeah.
So 20 minutes. We'll time lapse some of it. We'll do some jump cuts probably here and there, and we'll be back to see what the verdict is. Ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
Go.
All right, man. 20 minutes is up. Let me turn this guy off if I can. I can't reach the lever. Oh, there we go. Got it.
That was crazy. All right, are we revealing yours first?
Yeah, I guess we can. Now, hey, we gotta be upfront with everybody. There was some people in the Nether pretty much the entire time we were doing this.
And honestly, that really hurts the rates. I think this thing can crank a lot faster, so this is gonna be a lot lower than what we hope it to be. So,
yep.
All right. Big reveal, first chest.
First chest, I got 5
skulls. In there. Okay.
Not bad.
Very
not
nice.
Bad. Oh, these guys are still in here. I'm gonna leave these guys. I'm not gonna kill them because they're not part
of it. We'll just line it up
here. They came
in
like post. Yeah.
Yeah. In the 30 seconds since we stopped hitting kill them. Yeah. What do we got here?
8. I got 13.
Did you check them out already?
I did.
8? What?
Yep. I got 8 on this side. Man. The luck was with me on what direction is this?
That is great. I think something about your sides. Okay, so I think your side is better than the sides I had, and I think the theory is because out there is all lava.
Yeah.
Nothing but lava. And over there is a whole ton of netherrack and fortress and everything, so I think I got the short end of the stick.
I think you did too.
Alright, let's see what I got. I haven't checked yet. A 2.
Wait, here, I'll help you out. Maybe it's just the luck of my sword.
Gee. Maybe your sword's better? Let's see. Still 2.
It is looting 3.
And then over here, I know I didn't come close to yours, 4 over here. Okay.
4. Ooh, how many? What's
so
the
6. 6 total compared
Oh
to your
man,
what?
I more than doubled yours. Okay, yeah,
You
definitely,
got 13? Yeah.
definitely something
So
up
that's
with your
interesting.
side.
That's interesting that, yeah, I think sides matter. And it kind of makes sense. I mean, the spawn platforms go, 30 blocks over there versus 30 blocks over there. So every time it tries to spawn a mob in a chunk, there's not many or places
Yeah.
to spawn mobs out in those chunks, except in the fortress.
My chunks are the chosen ones.
They are the chosen ones, yes.
Cool. So
I
I mean,
hate you.
that was cool though. I mean, you got 6, I got 13. We almost got 20 skulls, so 19
In 20 minutes.
So-
So a skull a minute, roughly?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's not
That's
bad.
crazy.
I'll take
Yeah.
that.
I'll take that any day, yeah. And not
Cool.
to mention, people were in the nether, too, so...
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Nobody
crazy.
else on the server. This thing will be cranking.
Yep,
Oh, I
yep.
can't wait. So we haven't really discussed exactly how this separating system / crushing
Right.
system works. Maybe we should do that.
We should. I kind of... That's all you, and I like, that's magic, however that works. So yeah, show me how the thing works.
Yeah, let's go up there. It'd be a better view from up above, and we'll talk about it. All right, so let's talk about these crushers a little bit and how this separates out the large magma cubes.
Yeah, this is all voodoo magic. You've been working your butt off on these things, and it's just like this mysterious side project. So how do they work?
Yeah, it's pretty cool design. I got it from an SZ Petty design, and it's kind of really cool because it separates the big magma cubes that spawn here. That's why we had to make this thing 3 wide, and then they fall down. As you see a tripwire right under us here. They'll fall, they'll catch that, and then the pistons kind of push them over into these cactus.
Just like mash them in.
Yeah, it just mashes them right into these cactus. So that'll break them down one more level, and then now they're 2 wide, and then the kind of same process occurs down there. There's another set of pistons you can see that push them the opposite way into cactus, and then by that
so
point...
there's more cactus underneath us here?
Yeah, directly underneath this one you were looking at on top of the
right.
string. There's a few more cactus. So basically by the end of that, it ensures all the magma cubes are down to just their smallest size, and they will fit in the 1 wide hole. Everybody else, they just get pushed over by pistons, and they'll just fall all the way down into the gap.
Oh, we have a contestant over here. Look,
Okay, yeah, thank you for demonstrating. It is a large one as well.
Well, kind of you to sacrifice yourself.
So you can see.
So, yeah, he's just bouncing on the cactus there.
Yep.
Little guys pop out, they fall in the hole.
Yep, eventually they'll make their way down. You can see they're getting pushed into the smaller one. Even some of the small ones die in the cactus, and the rest of them fell down below. The below part's pretty cool. So, by the way, there's also clocks on these pistons too, so they don't just get stuck out.
Right.
So that's what all that's
trying
about.
to like mash them over and over while they're in there. Right?
Yeah, that's why they keep going off, so it doesn't get stuck while somebody's in there. But then when it gets to the bottom, that's kind of the cool part because it's crushing anything that's too high, and then the magma or the wither skellies, they're 3 high, so their heads kind of stick above the whole thing.
So
and they
simple yet so perfect, so everything dies automatically. But if we're down there, we still have the option of like smacking the blaze to get the blaze rod if we want,
exactly.
or dig in, or
exactly. So
this is
works out perfectly. The hardest thing was.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the hardest thing was the corners, man, because we made this thing a square. I ended up sharing some of the clocks, so you'll see like the second one down there. There's tripwire hooks on the same block, so those kind of share the same clock.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Because it was just so tight once we got down to that level, but it all worked out pretty good.
A clock, but are they both going to go off at the same time? Like if one falls on one side, is the other side going to pulse?
Yeah, the other side's also going to pulse, even though there's nothing in it, which is it's a minor, not a flaw, but it happens. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. It's been working really good.
Yeah.
So that's all there really is to it. But yeah, this was kind of a pain to build up 4 times, that's for sure.
Love it. Good stuff, man. Yeah, you definitely busted your butt here, so thank you.
You're welcome. It was fun.
All right, Impulse. So we got a completely functioning, pretty insane farm here, but we still have some work to do, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, we've kind of made a mess as we built this thing. I mean...
Yeah. I can't believe how many shulkers we have down here. Like all of them are like empty. There's like a bone in one of these, like a glass bottle in another.
Starting to get a lot of junk from this farm as well.
There's a ton. So yeah, we're gonna take down this beacon, okay? One of the things, and I've talked about this, we want to keep this open look all the way. So the ladder's gonna come out of here. That's not gonna be the way that we come in here. The beacon will be gone. Yep. Everything will be cleaned up, nice and flat in here, and then there's this, okay? So we were kind of looking at each other like, well, how are we gonna get in here? Because there's nowhere in really, these corners and everything. But right here, this is kind of a hidden bonus here because this nether brick is here, we can actually dig down in here and make a room down there very easily. So what's the plans down there?
Yeah, so I'm thinking we should probably get some storage going, right? Like right now we just have all these hoppers going to a chest on each corner. It would be cool if they all led to one sorting system, and then we can keep what we want and get rid of what we don't, which obviously there's no reason to keep these stone swords. So that'd be cool.
I just had a great idea, like right now.
Really? Go for it.
So we're going to build some, so down below here, we're going to have like the sorting systems for all the items that you want to keep. And then everything else will just get like, pooped out into the lava or whatever. What if every time a skull went through this system, there was a couple little note blocks like
I like that. I like that.
How
little,
awesome would that be? Because as you're up here, you're not going to know.
That's cool.
Isn't that epic? Oh, we're totally doing that. We're totally doing that. Okay. So yeah, we'll have a little storage system down there. So I mean, we'll do what? Skulls, magma cream, blaze rods,
gold. Yeah, we need gold.
Yep, so there's going to be quite a few, 4, 5, 6 sorters there or whatever. And then we're also going to put the power switch down there. But we have some. So you want to explain the kind of very specific needs we have of turning this thing on and off that we've been talking about?
Oh, needs.
Well, the 30-second
thing. So flying machines don't like chunks being unloaded.
Right.
We've learned because we've logged out a few times with these guys in flight, and they just kind of stop. So we want to make sure that people can't leave, to the best of our abilities anyway, they can't leave this area without turning the machine off. So we're thinking kind of like I did last season, where your only way of getting out is to go through a door that you have to flip the lever for, and that lever is the on-off switch for the machine. So we can kind of control it that way. Obviously, it's not perfect. If the server shut down or somebody logged out on their own while they were in this area, they would unload.
We'll put some signs in that room down there,
Yeah, we'll try to encourage them not to
log
do that.
off here. Please do not. Yeah.
But yeah, basically like a little airlock we'll have to create in there before they're allowed to leave. And also, I think we're going to be good too, because the flying machines do take about 60 seconds, right? To make a full trip back and forth.
Right.
And we also have this ladder all the way up to the ceiling.
That takes about 60 seconds to climb.
Just so happens to take about 60 seconds.
So that's perfect.
Yeah, so if they turn the machine off and then they climb the ladder, the flying machines will all return to home and dock in their launching stations before the person is able to leave the chunks.
Which is exactly what we want. Yeah, get them all locked in and stopped.
Exactly, it'll be perfect.
So this is a colossal feat we've accomplished. Here, This is one of the biggest projects I think we've ever done.
Yeah, this definitely gives the gas to P to run for its money. That's for sure.
Absolutely. It felt like more work went into this. I'll be honest with you.
Oh yeah, this one was much more stressful, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm glad it's done.
Oh yeah, me too. And we now can get endless amounts of skulls, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait to have all the
I'm going to be decorating with them on my base. I can't wait.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I don't think it would fit my base's theme, but for you, this is perfect.
So much. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, man. Are we done?
I think so. At least for now. We'll come back and we'll work on the control room and stuff at a later date. But I gotta take a break, man. My nerves can't handle it anymore in here.
Frazzled in here, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And if you guys like this and think it's pretty cool, hit that like button on both the videos. Right?
Yep. On both. Yeah. Watch both our videos.
Yeah.
Even though they're about the same.
All right, dude. I'll catch you later.
All right. See you later.